Good morning and happy
morning.
4th of July. It's Melinda and Keith here. We are on day 14 of our 14-day road trip. Yay! We're headed home this morning from Memphis to Nashville. Our 14-day road trip started in Nashville, went through Arkansas, went up to Tulsa, grabbed Route 66 and took Route 66 all the way out to Santa Monica, where we ended. We did a lot of historical information. We provided a lot of historical information along the way, specifically on Black history. We have provided walkthroughs of the hotels where we stayed, events that we attended, bike rides we've taken, national parks that we've visited, biking that we've done through the Grand Canyon, hiking Paladura Canyon, visiting Black Wall Street and their Black History Center, Little Rock 9, Central High School. We were able to visit the country's first, the youngest Black mayor in Arkansas. That was great. We visited the country's oldest Black-owned restaurant. We have done so much in these 14 days. It's like a lifetime of traveling in 14 days. It was wonderful. We had perfect weather. We felt God with us the entire way. He was with us the entire way. And he gave us signs that he was with us along the way. One specific sign was we didn't have any rain. There was one day when we were hiking the Petroglyph National Park, and there were 3 raindrops on us, and that was it. Rain just stayed around us. It didn't interfere with any of our travels. That was it. That we had 3 raindrops hit us on the way back. I can't remember which state. It was one of the really hot ones. We saw rain on each side of us, and it was real heavy rain off to the distance. It did not interfere with us one bit. It didn't come over to our way. We had a song. We went right through the middle of it. And while we were looking at it, we were playing Kirk Franklin and Christian music that day. Normally we play 70s disco. That's our favorite all-time music, 70s disco. And some 80s classics too. But we were playing a song, and it was from the Fighting Temptations. I don't know the name of it. Do you remember the name of it, Keith?
Something about rain.
Yeah, it was
It's love and rain.
It's love and rain down on me. There was like 10 raindrops that fell while that song was on, and that was it. That was the only time it had like 10 raindrops come on us. So we take those as signs that God is with us, and you gotta just look for those signs. Sometimes you have to look for them, and sometimes they're just real obvious, like that one. That one to us was just very obvious. But we've had tons and tons of food, good food. Tons and tons of fun, and we've uploaded videos along the way, touching on places. And when we get home, get everything settled, we plan to do a more in-depth one to let you know how we did the trip and where we stayed and what we did, and that it is very doable in 14 days. We would have liked to have picked it up in Chicago, but we both still work, so our time was limited. And there were some sites that we really wanted to visit, and so we spent a couple of extra days at those 2 areas, states that we wanted to spend a little bit more time on. But we do plan on maybe our next year's anniversary trip, because our trips, we already have trips planned for the rest of the year. Next year's anniversary trip, just to go up to Chicago, catch Route 66, and go to Tulsa. That way we can say we did the entire 2,000 whatever miles there is in between them. Not there and back, of course, that's just one way, the 2,000 something miles. But so we can say that we did the entire trip. So that will be coming up. But we want to thank everyone for watching our videos. It really made us feel good. It made us feel like you were here with us. and that we were able to share this beautiful journey with you. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, like, share, so other people can share and learn how to do this Route 66 trip. I'm also going to probably go back. We've done a lot of traveling in the past, but we're real new to YouTube. So I'm planning on going back and adding a lot of our other trips that we've taken in the past. We've been to Hawaii, Alaska, Aruba, Canada, Lake Tahoe, several Caribbean cruises. So I plan on going back and adding some of those, and then moving forward, because we've gotten thousands of views on these videos, and that's very comforting to us, to know that so many people were able to see our journey as we went along. So we'll want to keep that up and hopefully be inspirational for those of you who might be a little bit scared to travel, to let you know that it's not scary out here. We didn't encounter any trouble at all. Every place we stopped, everybody was so nice and generous, offering recommendations. I already had our trip planned and what we wanted to see, but we still took the recommendations, and we can add them to a list of things that we can do in the future. So there we are. We are headed back to our hometown. We live in a little town outside of Nashville, and we're looking forward to getting back home to our stuff and unpacking this car. It is rough back there. Look at that. It's rough, but my husband is a trooper. He did everything. He would load it and unload it. We learned that if I stayed out of his way, everything went more smoothly. So I stayed out of his way when it was time to unpack the car and to pack the car up. We didn't argue any at all. There was one time it was real close, and I forgot that I should have stayed in the hotel instead of trying to help him with the car packing. But that was it. We're still madly in love. We're still smiling. And this is a 14-day trip that we've been in a car with each other. This was a test, and we passed it, didn't we, baby? We are made for each other. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. Dee, do you have anything to say?
No, we really appreciate all the likes, the comments. Some, I think one or two had questions, but we really enjoyed trying to respond to all that we could to help everybody along the way who may be planning to take the trip. So we're planning to do the same in the near future with all the rest of our trips. Anything that we do, we'll try to give you the information.
Yeah, we'll try to do that. We got one of my favorite trips that I've been dying to do, and we're finally going to get to do it for our anniversary trip this year, is to visit Cumberland Island National Seashore. And that is a primitive, they have primitive camping there, and the island is only accessible by ferry. But we get to take our bikes. We brought our bikes along with us. We have the Benelli electric bikes, and they fold, so they were very easy to pack up and take along with us, and that's the reason why we chose that one, because we knew we wanted to take them on our trips with us. So Cumberland Island, they'll load your bikes onto you. We'll be tent camping. We haven't tent camped in a long time. What, Dee?
It seems like it's going to be fun. It's a very beautiful place. Never even heard of this place until Linda researched it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So we are really looking forward to that. And so we'll be tent camping and cooking over a fire and things like that. So things we haven't done in a long time, because we got a camper because we're getting older and it's got harder getting up and down with our knees. But we will be doing this tent camping on Cumberland Island, and it's one of the last places that have wild horses that roam. So we are very excited to see this island and spend a few days there. So we have that coming up. We have a couple of camping trips. So we're new to YouTube, and we really enjoyed the comments and things that you've had and the questions you've had. So we feel like we've been very helpful. You know, we like to feel helpful. We are very Southern. Southern people are known for their hospitality. So we feel like we were able to bring you along and share with you. So anyway, we're headed home today. We'll put together some videos and more videos later on. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like our videos if you like them, so we'll know that we're on the right track. And share them for in case there's other people who want to travel and just feel like it's not worth the time or it's a big bother, because we know back in the day that it was very difficult for Black people to travel, and that's the whole purpose of this, was to show the struggles that Black people had to endure along Route 66. So we did this trip in honor of all those people, and in honor of the white establishments and the white folks who helped them along the way. But now we can just travel freely. It's not like that anymore. We didn't encounter any kind of problems. It was just hospitality all the way. So just continue liking them if you like them. If you don't, please offer suggestions on what we can do to improve. Or if you have any place that you've always wanted to visit, let us know. We might be able to go visit it for you if you're not able to. We're always up for some adventure. So again, I'm Melinda and Keith. We're at the end of our journey for our Route 66 14-day road trip. We're on day 14. And we look forward to sharing more things with you in the future.
Have a good
Bye
one.
for
Have a
now.
good 4th of July, everybody. Please stay safe.
Stay safe. Happy 4th of July. Bye.